certified already at this point. So maybe that creeps in if you're having an off season with the biggest star on earth and you're experiencing like she might be the one. Like she is so impressive. So maybe there is a chance that after you lose and you get devastated, you're like, I'm excited to see what that means, because a lot of people think he could potentially get distracted by Taylor. I think he gets motivated by Taylor.
Sure.
Yes.
So he's probably coming back.
I think you could probably.
Yeah,
I think you
like
could say. I think you could say Travis Kelce's coming back to play football.
The only way you can find yourself in the light is to find yourself in the dark first. There's music. She has something for everything.
That's fair. That's a good point. No matter what mood you can find.
It seems no one can get enough of Taylor's exes, because now Pat McAfee has jumped the gun on the subject, and Jason Kelce is understandably not thrilled about his brother Travis and his girlfriend Taylor's pasts being so brutally examined for the world to see. But first things first, these two, who can't even blink without the world noticing, somehow pulled off a ninja-level date night that left the paparazzi totally clueless. Yup, you heard that right. Tay and Trav, the ultimate spotlight magnets, snuck out for a low-key night on the town, and nobody caught a single snap. Fresh off some mysterious international vacay with some serious Australia whispers there, the couple stepped out in the U.S. and kept it so hush-hush that we don't even know what city they were vibing in or where they went. Insider Scoop says they had a blast reconnecting after their crazy busy year. But hold up, there's more juiciness to spill. While they're out here mastering the art of undercover romance, Travis was out there dropping some big career news too. After the Chiefs took a brutal L to the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl, everyone's been whispering, is the 35-year-old tight end calling it quits? Well, plot twist, he's not done. Pat McAfee spilled the deets on his show, reading a fiery text straight from Kelce. I'm coming back for sure. Oh, and he's not playing around. Trav's already plotting to hit the gym hard and claw his way back to the top. Got a real bad taste in my mouth with how I played in that last game, he texted. I can't go out like that. Looks like Taylor's not the only one in this duo with a comeback era brewing. Speaking of comebacks, Taylor and Travis are legit this close to getting engaged, and the gossip mill is absolutely buzzing. Word on the street is that these two, who've been going strong for over a year and a half, are totally on the same page about locking it down. Yep, an insider dish that they're both ready to take that next big step, and we're here for it. But wait, it gets juicier. A second source dropped a major hint, saying folks close to them think Travis might pop the question while they're off on their next upcoming vacay. Can you imagine? The guy's got romance vibes written all over him, and it's not like they're new to jetting off together. They've already been snapped on 2 private getaways, once in the Bahamas last March and then again in Lake Como, Italy in May. So let's be real, another trip could totally be the moment he whips out a ring. But with Taylor having accepted that she's done being scared of the spotlight in a 2023 Times interview saying, over the years, I've learned I don't have the time or bandwidth to get pressed about things that don't matter. Preach, girl. She's all about grabbing dinner with her squad. Paparazzi chaos be damned, because life is short, have adventures. After years of hiding away, she's flipping the script and embracing the madness. I'll never get that time back, she said, sounding like she's in the chillest, happiest place ever. So maybe, just maybe, we'll get a glimpse of the beautiful big moment. Also, Oscars are coming up, and there are talks about a possible red carpet debut. But then we have the iHeart Awards coming up too. Lots on the horizon, and I'm eating it up. Now let's move towards the story you've been waiting for. Pat McAfee bringing up Taylor's exes. How did we end up here? Well, the Super Bowl was understandably a total train wreck for Travis and the Chiefs. They got absolutely demolished by the Eagles in the Super Bowl. And guess who was there to see it all go down? Taylor, of course, cheering on her man Travis from the stands at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. But instead of getting the VIP treatment, she got booed by the crowd. Can you even imagine? This is the same exact spot she sold out just months ago for her Eras Tour, but the Super Bowl fans were clearly not feeling the Swifty love that night. Rude much? Now hold on to your hats, because this tea gets spicier. According to the gossip mill, this whole booing disaster might be throwing a wrench into Taylor and Travis's romance. Word is Taylor's been advised to keep a low profile after all that public shade, and it's reportedly turned things super awkward between her and Travis.
Hold up my end of the bargain, right? I mean, if she's out here being the superstar she is and never taking no for an answer, for sure, and you can't say it's not real because we're here, right? So whatever she was doing, I'm sure it'll help.
Their teams are apparently scrambling, having these seriously weird chats about when they should even show their faces in public together and what the vibe should be. Like, how do you even plan that? Taylor's inner circle, her friends and family, are freaking out a little, watching this drama unfold and hoping it doesn't tank the couple's love story. They're on high alert, worried this could be a tricky phase for the pair. But let's be real, Taylor and Travis have been rocking this relationship for over a year now, and they've dodged plenty of bumps in the road before. This might just be another stormy moment they'll power through together. Fingers crossed, because this egg is too juicy to end now. With Travis officially back for another NFL season, stomping out those retirement rumors that were swirling. He spilled all this to ESPN's Pat McAfee, saying, "I'm coming back for sure. Got a real bad taste in my mouth. I can't go out like that." And honestly, who can blame him? He's out here chasing that mountaintop again.
Are we playing next year? As I'm coming back for sure. Going to try and get to the best shape I've been this offseason.
So he's probably coming back.
I think you could probably.
Yeah,
I think you
like
could say. I think you could say Travis Kelce's coming back to play football. How everything has gone and what his career has been. Remember, the Chiefs weren't always good when he was on that team. He had to persevere. He had to continue. That's a situation that doesn't happen to many players in the history of the game. And obviously, he has represented our sport fantastically. Positive all the time. There's going to be reasons for people to find to hate Travis Kelce. There's going to be reasons for people to find to hate. What you can't deny is the greatness of Travis Kelce. You can't deny that he is one of one. You can't deny already great, already rich, already has a resume, already in the Hall of Fame, and it's like he's a guy that loves ball.
But here's where it gets wild. Word on the street is that Taylor might have nudged him into this decision, and it's all because of her weird obsession with the number 13. Yep, 2025 would be Kelce's 13th season, and since 13 is Swift's lucky number, she paints it on her hand before shows, was born on the 13th, blah, blah, blah. They apparently thought it'd be poetic for him to keep playing. Are we serious right now? A career move based on her favorite number?
Certified already at this point. So maybe that creeps in if you're having an off season with the biggest star on earth and you're experiencing, like, she might be the one, like, she is so impressive. So maybe there is a chance that after you lose and you get devastated, you're like, I'm excited to see what that means, because a lot of people think he could potentially get distracted by Taylor. I think he gets motivated by Taylor.
Sure.
Yes.
I don't want to sign back up to ever feel like that again, especially after everything I've accomplished with the offseason. But I don't see it that way, just like I don't see it with Aaron, you know?
A source even spilled that they talked about how cool it'd be if this was his last season. 13 for the win. But let's be real, it sounds like a stretch. And the whole thing's got a big yeah right vibe.
Where will I be in 3 years? Oh man, I don't know. Hopefully still playing football. I love doing this. I love other opportunities in my life, and that's always been the goal, knowing that football only lasts for so long. You got to find a way to get into another.
But it's my third. It's my third in 3 years. I've had so much success playing this game. It's just our jobs. My life is still beautiful. I come home to and still have happiness and still have an amazing time in life. But you know, I'm not going to sit here and act like the world's over because of this thing. And
Yeah.
It's something that you got to think about. And I think I come into this building and these arenas and when it's all said and done. So I can't put a timestamp on how long I'll play, but I know I'm loving every single bit of coming into.
Probably just the NFL drooling over keeping their golden couple in the headlines. Oh, and Travis didn't just wing this decision solo. He had the whole crew chiming in. Brother Jason, Coach Andy Reid, QB bestie Patrick Mahomes, and even NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell, who's likely cackling over the ratings boost from the Kelce Swift saga. Still, at the end of the day, it's probably more about wiping that Super Bowl stink off his legacy than playing numerology games with Taylor. But how cute is it that she's in the mix? Bet we'll spot her in the stands next season cheering him on, or at least making it a storyline we can't escape. But of course, people can't stop wondering if these two are the real deal. Enter Pat McAfee, former NFL punter, who's got some strong opinions on the whole Kelce-Swift dynamic. On The Pat McAfee Show, he couldn't resist taking a playful dig at some of Taylor's past boyfriends, implying that Travis is, well, a bit of an upgrade. He praised Travis for his work ethic, which he believes comes from his Ohio roots, saying that he's definitely not a bum. And honestly, McAfee might be onto something. He thinks Travis is learning a lot from Taylor, especially when it comes to dedication. And speaking of Taylor's influence, it's pretty wild how much her presence at NFL games has changed things. Since she started showing up to cheer on her man, the NFL has seen a massive boost in revenue, like almost $1 billion boost. Ticket sales, TV ratings, and merchandise have all spiked, and casual fans have started tuning in. Some even joke that the NFL's record-breaking salary cap increase is all thanks to Taylor.
How do you challenge it? It's the first thing
Whether you're a Swifty or not, you can't deny the impact she's had. As for Travis, well, he's not just benefiting from the relationship personally. He admitted that listening to Taylor's songs helped him get over the sting of the Chiefs' Super Bowl loss.
The only way you can find yourself in the light is to find yourself in the dark first. There's music. She has something for everything.
That's fair. That's a good point. No matter what mood you can find.
They see her walk into that stadium, immediately open the phones. Like, yep, you're about to win. I mean, have you heard any? Do you get are you a testier?
I can't say any of that. I can't say anything.
Are you a motivator at every single time?
Oh, come on now, you know it. I'll never chime in.
When you said you're feeling 22, they had those lights on their arms. She had every single person in there. It felt like it was moving.
I got to go to the last night over there in Indy, and they were lit. They were going nuts.
Plus, he's got a whole new drive to succeed, fueled by his time with the global superstar. Looks like this partnership isn't just making headlines, it's making waves, and we're here for it. See you on the next one.